welcome back to another mukbang. So today I thought I'd make some fettuccine alfredo, or however it's called. It's my first time making it this way, so I did make a recipe as well, so you can check that out. Some things did go wrong with it, but I think the final product seems fine. I haven't tried it yet though. So I've got some fettuccine here. Oh, I should have showed. Let's get some of that. But how do they do it when it's really fancy? And see if I can do that. No, I don't think it's gonna work. No. Okay, that didn't work. Let's just spoon it in then. I made it with chicken this time. You could do it with prawns. Well, sauce has thickened a bit now that it's cooled though. Just spoon all this in here. Don't know if I'll be able to eat all this, but we'll see. I'm quite hungry. I didn't feel like making the sauce itself super cheesy. I just wanted it to taste nice and garlicky, creamy as possible, because parmesan doesn't really melt into it too well. And there's some sauce in the pan, so let's just add that in there as well. By waste. And there we go. Should we try to see if we can make it look a bit more appetizing? Okay, I think it's not going to look any more appetizing, and we'll just set that to the side. Just got some water there, some parmesan. I've already got some parmesan in here, but I'd just like to add a bit more. I tried Alfredo, like something like this once before, using those tasty recipes, you know, the quick short ones that are like a minute long, like the videos like a minute long. But I wasn't too keen, to be honest. I don't know if it's because of the way that I made it or what, I just wasn't overly keen on it. The sauce was way too thick. It made you cook the pasta in the milk, and it didn't matter how much milk I added, the pasta just kept absorbing it really quickly, and I ended up running out of milk, like a big jug of the stuff, and I don't know, it wasn't my type of thing, so I thought I'd try it a different way, my own way. The chicken is good. I've only tried pasta this way. Actually, no, I've tried it a few times. It's just never been my thing in the past. Maybe it's because it's too thick, or I don't know. Turned out well this time though. The last time I didn't like it at all. It was just so thick. In the end, I told my flatmates at the time, don't live with them anymore, said, oh, you can have it. They happily jumped on it. And I think they seemed to like it, I just didn't. I just fancied a bit of pasta today. I also had some double cream to use up from when I made my chicken curry a few days ago. I'm happy with how this turned out. I was a bit worried I wouldn't like it too much. I hope you can see the food properly. So, take a good look. My camera's just so bad. So tired today. I went to the gym. It was my leg day. So I was really tired afterwards. I could feel it when I was filming. I kept forgetting what I wanted to do. And I made a few mistakes in the recipe actually. I've also been having like a bit of trouble sleeping. So doing a load of construction right outside my apartment. So that's been waking me up at about 8 AM. And then you can hear like drunk students at around 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll hear them crying or yelling or singing. It's so annoying. I could get it and I want to have a good time, but on a Wednesday night, no please. Shh. I'm wondering whether to readjust the camera so you can see the food a bit better. Okay, I don't think moving anything made a big difference. Still can't see the food too well. I really do need a good camera. I'm having to use my phone because I can't afford a proper one just yet. I tried closing some of the blinds to see if that would help a bit, but no. I was seeing, so I was watching some white pizza mukbangs, you know, when it's made with like Alfredo sauce or something like that. I thought that would be good to try. I like the way this sauce turned out, so I think it could be good on a pizza. I tried feeding one of my corn. I've started feeding all my adult corn snakes. They've just come out of like hibernation. Well, it's not hibernation, but you don't feed them in that time anyway. So one of them hasn't been fed since mid-November, and the other hadn't been fed since about December, like mid-December. I gave her a first meal a couple of days ago and she took it fine. The other one, which hadn't been fed since mid-November, not interested at all. So that was food wasted. So you didn't want to eat it. So I'll try again in a few days and see if he'll go for it. I hope he will, because it's been a while. So tired today. I keep flicking myself with sauce. I was watching, I don't know if any of you watch Amberlynn Reid, but I was watching some of her recent videos. Yeah, if any of you who might not know her, she's a YouTuber who's been filming her weight loss journey for a few years now. Only it's not been a weight loss journey. She's gained, I think, over 300 pounds now. So she's almost 600 pounds, if not that much already. And her channel's a bit of a mess. Not to be mean to her, it's a bit of a mess. I really want to see her lose the weight. It'd be great, but I don't think she holds herself accountable for anything. She'll keep starting a new diet, and within a few days she'll fall off the diet, and she'll blame it on the diet itself or other people who are saying to her, oh, she's going to fail because it's what she's done in the past. I don't think people should be saying stuff like that. It could be what puts her off in the first place, perhaps. But I can also understand why they're saying that, because it's true. She's started a lot of new diets. She'll stop doing it within a few days. She'll have a video where she cries, and then she'll do a mukbang, and then it'll be like a shopping video or something, and then back to a new diet. Or instead of taking good advice, everyone will say start trying to diet. I don't think it's a sustainable method to lose weight, and she'll ignore it all. They'll tell her to speak to an actual dietitian, visit them, or like a doctor, you know, who's good at that type of thing, like a proper clinic or something. she'll ignore it. And she'll say, oh, there's none in the area, they're too far away, we'd have to drive for ages to get there. But then she'll have another video where she'll drive 2-3 hours to like the nearest cheesecake factory or something. I'm not American. I don't live there. From what I know, they sell things like orange chicken and I don't know, stuff like that. And so she'll eat orange chicken, and which is like fried crap that you really shouldn't be eating when you're almost 600 pounds or possibly 600 pounds. But yeah, she'll drive, or rather her girlfriend will drive her 2-3 hours to go there. But she won't go to somewhere where she needs to go for help, where she absolutely has to go at this point, because she clearly can't do it on her own, but she thinks she can. But she's proven over the years that she really can't. And when she finally did get a dietitian, it was online. How much can you trust that? And I think she got blocked. She got blocked by a dietitian. I feel bad for her. I really do wish she would just get the help that she bloody needed. But she can't keep ignoring advice, ignoring it, and then blaming it on others all the time. She started, what's it called? Optivia, I think it is. Said she looked into it, this diet thing. She'd been looking into it for ages, she was saying, before she started it. Again, within a few days, she was off the diet. It was kind of clear that the research hadn't really been done, I think. She seemed too surprised, like, she should have known that Optivia would put her on about 800 calories a day, which is too little, for anyone. I think that's too little. But she seemed surprised by that, and if she'd been researching it, she would have known. But okay. And then people in the comments were also telling her it's not a good idea, before she started it. But she ignored that, and then when she stopped it herself, saying it's because of the calorie amount, she was blaming the comments again. And I thought, they were telling you before you started it. You can't just blame it all on the viewers and say they put you down and stuff like that. If you had done the research, you wouldn't have started it in the first place. I don't know what was going through her head at the time. She was saying it was helping control her binges and stuff like that. And I thought, if she wanted to start Optivia and she was worried about the calorie count being too low, that's fair. Why didn't she add in some snacks throughout the day, healthy snacks, to just bring up the calorie count a little, if the diet was truly helping with her binges? Because she says that's her problem. She'll diet for a few days and then she'll have like a 6,000 calorie binge or something like that, and that's when she goes off track. So I don't know, I'm not an expert on this, I just think she kind of goes about it all the wrong way, and I think I'm getting full. I find this kind of meal a bit rich. Can't eat a lot of it. probably won't be the best mukbang. I barely ate any of it. But it's just so rich. I don't know how people can eat massive platefuls of this stuff. Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, I didn't want to be chewing on pasta whilst it's hanging out of my mouth. So, she blamed this failed diet on her audience and stuff like that, which I thought was quite unfair. And she'll say, I think the issue I have is that she'll say, the reasons for her weight isn't entirely her own fault. She'll say she's, ooh, my hands look huge. She'll say she's surrounded by, no, she can't help it, she has these urges, like binges. Okay, but no, sorry, I've got that wrong. She'll say the reason for her own weight gain is entirely her fault and stuff like that. And then in another video, she'll blame the amount of calories she ate on someone else, saying they bought her a McDonald's or something. You didn't have to get a full McDonald's meal. I'm sure they would have understood if she had said, no, I can't eat McDonald's. I mean, you look at the size of it and you'd understand. Like, not to be mean, I'd understand it if someone said no because I'm on a diet, instantly. And if they didn't understand and they kept pushing it, then that's just crappy of them. But, yeah, so she blamed that time on someone else, but then in general she'll say it's her own fault. But when her girlfriend starts gaining weight, she wants to blame it on others. She'll say it's not her fault. Then which one is it? Is weight gain their own fault or is it someone else's then? So it kind of makes me think, is that what she thinks in her own head? Does she actually think it's her own fault? I mean, because I think that could potentially make a big difference if you think it's out of your control. Oops. If you think it's out of your control, chances are you're not really going to keep to a diet. You're not going to keep to weight loss if you think you just can't control it. Maybe that's why she struggles so much. I don't know. I feel like I'm not eating. I'm just talking now. I'm too full. I think it's too rich for me. It's nice, I just can't eat a lot of it. I think I prefer like tomatoey types of pastas. Okay. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sorry this mukbang wasn't great. I couldn't eat a lot of the food. Sorry, I keep kicking my camera. It will go to waste. I'll eat it tomorrow. I don't like to waste food, so I promise I will eat it tomorrow. It's just all that cream. It's too much. It's too much in one go. And I think I need something really savoury, really savoury right now. I don't know. And that's my mood. But yeah, again, I'm sorry it's not the best mukbang. I really thought I would eat more. But yeah. Thank you for watching. I really hope you have a lovely day. If you like the content, please do leave a like and subscribe. I totally understand if you don't like this video. But yeah. if you end up liking it somehow, please do leave a like, subscribe, tap notification bell, and I hope to see you again soon. So have a good day.